Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Cast Patrol podcast. Joined as always by Mick and Age. Boys, how are we going?
I'm good. World Cup started. We've got something to watch in the nights now with Rugby League not on.
We've got it on the background?
Yeah, we got Argentina versus Saudi Arabia. It's in the 6th minute, so you can actually work out what time we're filming the podcast.
You can?
Jim, what's your bet for this game? Just so we know what to ride home.
I actually can't remember. I think it was Messi anytime, Martinez anytime. Both teams to score no over 7 corners. And, yep.
Cool. So if you're listening, you can go and double check if Jimmy won his multi or not.
So
you probably lost it, but
I probably lost my money.
thanks for wasting our time, Jimmy, with that.
No worries. How was your weekend, Adrian?
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. I had a wedding in Melbourne. So first time going to Melbourne.
Yep.
Quick shout out to the bride and groom, Stephen and Victoria Kasabian.
Shout out.
Mate, well done. That was a great wedding at the Crown in Melbourne. It was terrific. You guys smashed it. What did you boys get up to?
Mate, other than watching the start of the World Cup, to be honest, it was pretty quiet, except for Friday. For work, we got treated to International Men's Day. I mean, it was on Saturday, but we celebrated a day early. Work gave us a budget. We could go out, went to Slim's rooftop, bit of drinking in the day, sun, early finish, and then went on into the night. And then Dad and I went to Vance Joy. It's a penalty.
It's a penalty.
Wow, Argentina have a penalty. We'll do a reaction to that.
So Messi's going to get a goal
Messi's
here.
taking it?
Messi's going to get a goal for
Come
sure.
on, son.
He can't miss, surely. Anyway, what was I saying? So,
Vance Joy?
Vance Joy, he was unreal.
Yeah, I
Great.
saw a couple of videos.
Yeah, great Aussie acting. You know where it was? The Opera House forecourt.
Yeah.
So it was on the steps of the Opera House.
Yep.
It was amazing.
Big crowd?
I wouldn't say big crowd, but it was decent.
Yeah.
What was his biggest hit, Mick, that you loved?
Oh, everyone loves Riptide. You can't go
Yeah.
past Riptide.
Riptide is one of the
And it's one of
crackers.
his latest songs. So he did really, really well. And then Dad and I went to the casino after. Bad influence on each
Really?
other. We got rolled to this dealer, and we'll never forget his name, Tyson. This big bopper. Looks like Butterbean.
You playing blackjack?
Yeah, no, we're playing Casino Wars towards the end.
Yeah.
And I've never hit, if anyone doesn't know Casino Wars, it's highest card wins. I've never seen anyone hit more 2s in their life.
Really?
Yeah, even
Twos. That's like the worst number in
It's-
casino.
you can't
world.
You just kept copping
You can't
twos?
win. Yeah, cop. So I think it was like 2 in a row at one point. It's
That's
like, oh, you're killing me.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then we finished up and Dad had a kebab and he's like, fuck, I feel like Age from the Cast Patrol. Eating all day and
Let's
then I
react
finished
to
with a
Messi.
kebab.
Messi's about to
Messi's taking a
take
pen.
shot.
He's gonna
Where's he
score
going to
it.
go? I reckon.
Bottom left is what I'm
was
I
gonna
saying.
say
reckon,
bottom
I reckon
left.
he's going to go high, like a little curler top left.
He's not going to miss.
No, he's not missing this.
He can't
We've
miss.
put
Bro, the guy
we-
in net's
we've
so
put-
cast. He has zero chance.
Messi steps up.
Here we go. Top left.
Bottom left. Called
Left.
that.
One leg down.
Well
Beautiful.
done.
The keeper no
Well,
chance.
that's the first tick. Messi to score.
Messi to score.
That's unreal. Well done, Jim. Good
Thank
start
you.
there.
Thank
Good
you.
start.
What about you, Age? You had a big
Did
weekend.
you boys miss me?
Yeah, a little.
We did.
Oh, it was a bit quiet in the group chat. And I knew something was up.
Yeah, I had a very jam-packed weekend. I'll
did.
unpack it all now.
Please.
I know
please.
you guys are eager to hear out.
Look,
What
we'll
happened?
sit back, watch Messi, and
I'm
you
ready
yarn
for
about
this.
Melbourne.
I'll just have the Age Patrol here.
Yeah.
So
It's Age Patrol.
Saturday I went to the Chadston, which is the biggest shopping centre in Australia and
Is
one
it?
of the biggest in the Southern Hemisphere.
Is it worth it?
It's very big. There's like every store you need. Like it's
Yeah.
pretty sick. It's
Did
good
you
to
buy
see.
much?
Not there. I just bought one like a little waffle shirt there. Melbourne have
What's-
different
what's a
style.
waffle shirt?
It's like the waffle material. It was just plain white with like a little waffle shirt. I'll wear it out. I'll
A
show
waffle shirt.
You. Yeah, that's the type of shirt.
Oh, I think I know what he's talking about. Nah, they're horrendous, especially on him.
You'll see on me. I'll look
What's
for
the
you.
fabric like? Is it?
It's like
It's like cotton, like with a waffle.
It's like
a
woven.
waffle pattern.
oh, it's not good.
You bought one?
I bought one of those.
I'll
And
show
then-
you a photo whilst he talks.
All right, well, I keep going, you show him. And then after that, I went to Oakley, which is like this massive Greek strip that looks like Athens.
Oh.
Show me, Mick. You'll see if it's the right one. Yeah, like that, but not collared, just a normal T-shirt.
Shoggy.
Oh, it's
So I
just
went
a
to
normal
Oak-
shirt.
Yeah,
Okay.
normal shirt. So I went to Oakley, which is like some Greek place.
Yeah.
And it's literally just all Greek shops, like gyros everywhere.
Yep.
Went to a place called Meet Me, had a mad kebab, it was pretty cool.
See, exactly like Dad said.
Or mad gyros. And then after that, we had a poker night with the groom, while my misso, the maid of honor, was at the bridesmaid's house sleeping over. So yeah,
Did you win poker?
I came third.
Okay, that's not
out,
too
of
bad.
out of 5 or 6.
Was it a late one? Like, what happens before someone signs their life away to a partner?
Oh, mate.
Was it loose?
It wasn't that loose because they'll tell me about their bucks was like very wild.
Yeah,
Really?
right.
You can tell us off air.
I'll tell you off air. But it was literally just like a few drinks, poker night, meeting some of the... I've never met the guys before. It was good. I was glad they invited me.
Did you
Otherwise-
introduce yourself as, hi, I'm Aged the Kebab
Did you
Eater
tell
from
them
podcast?
you have a
Well, they know.
podcast?
Stephen Kasabian, the groom,
Yeah.
is a massive Castro fan.
He was actually our 18th man, one of the grubbiest 18th men of all time.
He went for the worst
The
bet in
dirty
history.
5-leg $2 multi.
5 legs, $2.
They're all like $1.15.
And it lost. So Stephen,
Yeah.
suck one.
And that's from Mick, who's
And
on an
I'm pretty sure he
0-6.
ruined the Demons season as
Yeah.
well. I think they just went shit after that.
Yeah.
That week.
But he brought it back. He's married a lovely girl in Victoria.
Yep.
And
Victoria in Victoria.
Victoria, yeah. How ironic. I wonder
That's
where they
good.
got that name from. But so poker. I finished up at 1 and I went to call an Uber. And keep in mind, everything in Melbourne is like so far away.
Yeah.
Like nothing's close. There's just highways after highways. And this Uber, kid you not,
Well, it depends if you stay in the town or not. Like
Yeah.
in the city.
yeah, no, this was just outside the city, 40 minutes from the city, $140. And I looked at him like, no, I cannot do this. So I scheduled it for 30 minutes and it was $100.
You paid $100.
I had to pay $100 after losing poker to get back home into the hotel.
What? You couldn't go to like train or anything?
No, not. Apparently, there's like Sudanese that they're so dodgy at night. Like the guy was telling me they broke into his house and like tried to steal everything.
What?
And after
Really?
hearing that, I'm not fucking catching a train. Stuff that. And then, so I got home, paid $100.
Yeah.
Next day was the wedding.
Yep.
So that was pretty cool at the Crown. Then we had. Ooh, why are you touching my hand, Mick?
Mate, I can
You trying
hear
to
it.
marry me?
I can hear it in the headset.
Are you trying to marry me?
It's like this.
You want to take my hand?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the wedding was grouse. Like that Crown Melbourne would have cost them an arm and a leg. It was sick.
Yeah.
Food was great. And then
Good atmosphere?
Great atmosphere. Great. There was like a trumpet guy. Like this guy just came on the D floor and was just playing the trumpet.
Yeah.
Like pretty.
Timmy
Like bungalow.
Yeah, like pretty much. I was at Bungalow in Melbourne.
2 weekends.
And then casino. So went down, played some tables, roulette, blackjack.
Yep.
Did you win?
I lost that night. Big surprise. The Cass always wins.
The Cass
Yeah.
always wins.
I hate that. I hate the casino
That's
so
the
much.
I was
worst.
playing roulette, blackjack, no luck. And then the next morning we had a buffet at the casino.
Yeah.
So I had a mad feed. I had like eggs, bacon, pancakes, waffles, everything.
That's unlike you.
Fruit, chai latte, the list goes on. And I was feeling toey because they kept gearing me up to go back to the Cass
Get
because
your money
obviously
back.
the losses can't run forever. So we go there. I put in 100, lose it. I was on a good roll with this one guy and I just stayed at the table for like an hour. And like as time goes on, you obviously just lose everything.
Yeah.
And then I lost another 150 in the pokies within 10 minutes.
Yep.
I was
Oh,
doing
you were in
$8
pokies.
hits,
At what? At what time in the morning was this?
11 a.m.
That's
$8
fucked.
hits.
$8 hits.
Why?
I was just like, I want to win big or go home. And then after that, I was like, that's it. I have no more money. I'm broke. And then Marissa, which is my girlfriend's sister, has never played any casino. So I'm like, okay, beginner's luck. I need your luck. I'll use my strategy and skill and I'll get you to 1K from $50. So we went to the machine, withdraw $50.
Yeah.
And we're like, I was telling everyone, like, I'm going to take you to 1K, Marissa. I have a feeling. So we started roulette. And then she's like so hesitant to put money in. She's scared. Every bet, it's like $5 and she's scared. I don't know if I should do it. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, blah, blah. She wins $50, takes it out. We go to blackjack. We play. We get to 300. And I'm like, I have a feeling. She's like, let's take it out. I won 250. I'm like, no, we're going to 1K.
This
Road
sounds
to
healthy.
1K.
This is very healthy.
This is very healthy. yeah.
Beginner's luck. I had a feeling like every time you go to the Cass the first time you win.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
and
true.
then I'm like, okay, we'll go to Casino Wars. Simple game, high card, low card. Get to 500. Then we're like, back to blackjack. No, but back to roulette. And we get to like 650. And everyone's like, we got to go. We got 5 minutes. We got to leave. We got to go shopping. So I was like, okay, 650 is a good win. And I'm walking to the cash
Oh,
out.
no.
And then I see on the roulette table, I see 5 blacks in a row. And I'm like, Marissa, you got to trust me here. It's going to be red. There was no one there. The
Not
chick was
the
waiting.
650.
The chick was waiting. I didn't
Not
put
the
650. And I'm like, okay, we'll go 100. Give me $100 chip. We'll put it on red. And I was rubbing her little Air Maxes. She had red Air Maxes.
Who, the dealer or
Mick, don't look at me like that.
the
I
dealer?
didn't know where that was going.
I was rubbing Marissa's Air Maxes for red.
Right.
Sting lands on red, so we get to 750. And then I scattered all these bets around 13, my birthday, on every corner.
Yeah.
And then 13's black on roulette. So I put 100 on roulette on black. This chick spins it. It's fucking going. And I kid you not, it landed on fucking 13. On the
What?
dot. So we got paid out over 1K. And we went to the cash out and literally turned it into 1K. I
What?
couldn't believe it.
Between yous.
And it wasn't my money.
So you didn't get a cent?
So how much do you reckon she gave? What would be...
So how much did she win?
So honestly, she didn't touch the chips.
Yeah.
I did everything.
yeah.
She won 1K from 50.
Yeah.
What do you think's fair?
She gave you $100. $100 chip. There you go.
I reckon you deserve
Oh, you deserve a good amount, but I think she gave.
250?
I think she gave you 100.
Jimmy's right. She gave me 100.
Yeah.
And then she bought me a shirt at DFO later. So I was like, it's good, but Marissa, I
Wait,
probably...
so you ended up losing money at the cash after that big
yeah,
run?
I still lost. I was gutted.
Yeah.
That's shocking.
But no, it was a fun run while it lasted.
Fuck.
But
Speaking of losing on the weekend,
Yeah,
before we go
go.
on with your Melbourne trip,
go.
my best bet, I know I'm pretty unlucky.
Yeah.
I've lost 6 in a row now, but holy fuck, I'm a jinx. We talked about I've jinxed Nature Strip, Animo, 2 best horses in Australia. Verstappen can't qualify when I
You
tip.
nearly made New Zealand beat Australia and you made England lose to Samoa.
Yeah,
in
exactly. The
Rugby World Cup.
unlosables. And then fucking Wales, $1.03 to beat Georgia. The line was over 30. And I think, all right, Wales to win by 6 is a lock. Wake up in the middle of the night and I see Wales lost to Georgia.
I couldn't believe it.
13-12.
I was cracking up. I had to watch the highlights. I was laughing the whole 5 minutes.
It was the first time Georgia has beaten a tier, like one nation or whatever it is, away from home in their history.
And they've never beat Wales.
No.
Like, what the hell?
Never.
Not even...
Never. So if I'm the jinx, so be it. I'm in
What
the
were they?
sin bin this week.
$1.03?
$1.03.
That is...
That's better odds than Winx. That's better odds than Australia against Samoa.
Yeah.
Like I could have just done Australia to beat Samoa.
That's
No,
bloody,
but if you
that
would,
is
if
so
you did
tough.
that, Samoa would have won.
Yeah, exactly. So
Literally.
I'm just gonna stay away from teams and players and horses that I like. Maybe I'll put on shit that I don't like.
Yeah, literally. I don't know. That is cast. You've cursed
Yeah.
it. But
Big
speaking
time.
of cast, this is ages plane trip from hell.
Let's hear it.
This is terrible. So strap yourself in here, boys. So pretty much, we were rushing to get to the airport. We had an 8 p.m. flight. So we're rushing from our place.
What day was this?
This is Monday.
Yep.
So I had the day off work, which is good. But so we're rushing to get back to Sydney, get to the airport. We get there 5:30, nice and early for our 8 p.m. flight. And we're sitting there, gets to like 7, so we're about to board soon. And then we don't know, we can't see our flight on like the screens. So we asked the chick, and apparently it was delayed till 9:30 from like ages ago, and we didn't get a text or nothing.
That's a killer.
So that was the first string. That killed me. So then we get on the plane at 9:30, finally get on, take off, got my AirPods in, trying to like calm myself down. I hate takeoffs.
Yeah. Yeah, you hate planes.
I hate takeoffs. So I get a bit anxious on them.
Yeah.
So I'm on it, got my AirPods in. As soon as we take off, fucking my right earpiece falls through the seats, and I've lost it. It's gone behind me.
Oh my gosh.
And then I'm asking the lady behind me, can you see it? Like it was pitch black, she can't see it. So I had one AirPod the whole trip.
Yeah.
So that was the first killer. And then we got tea, like right before we are going to land.
Bubble tea?
Yep.
I wish it was bubble tea. I would have loved that. Got just like an English breakfast. And like I'm halfway through it. I just I sit it down for 1 second. And then we hit this massive like hit of turbulence. Bang, the tea fucking throws up in the air. All over my girlfriend's leg, all over my leg. And she was sleeping. She wakes up. She's like freaking out. What's going on? Hot tea. That was fucked. And I was like, it can't be worse. And then because we got delayed, there's a curfew in Sydney, if you don't know, that you have to land before 11 p.m. Otherwise, you're stuffed. You're going back.
Yeah.
So because of the weather, there was only one runway. So there was a plane in the runway when we were about to land. So we were circulating in the air for 15 minutes. And there was like 15 minutes until we had to go back to Melbourne if it didn't land.
What?
So I was like, this fucking plane doesn't land. I'm going to flip it.
Did they actually say it over the speaker?
No, we knew that before. That's why everyone was like rushing on the plane to get there, get on, get the fuck to Sydney.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So literally with 3 minutes to go, we just landed at 10:57. And so we finally pull up and then they go, oh, sorry, the front door's the only exit from the plane. And we'll row 29 out of 30. So I'm on this plane for another 30 minutes just waiting for people to fucking get off the plane.
What time did you get home?
So I have work the next day, got home. So I got out of the airport at 12.
Yeah.
We sit in the taxi rank for an hour.
Very good.
So by the time I got home, it's like 1:30.
Yeah.
Straight to bed.
And that was just chaos.
That's cast.
Yeah, so I was proper cast. So I'm going to ask you boys, who deserves to be a cast character, me or Virgin Airlines?
We'll have a quick discussion.
Have a quick
You
chat.
can keep yarning to people listening.
So guys, before we go into this, I'm going to be talking about the differences between Melbourne and Sydney coming up very shortly.
We decided.
Go.
Anyway, Messi's in, baby.
Hey, Messi's about to score. Oh,
Messi?
Oh, he's
Messi
too
with a
good.
double.
Oh my gosh.
That is better than
was he
my
offside or
arms.
is it a guy? He's offside.
Oh, he's offside.
Ah, boo.
Boo, Messi.
Anyway, we decided
Yeah.
there is no way that we cannot give you cast character of the week because you went to a casino, had one of the all-time rides of all time, and still ended up losing.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so stiff. But I got some good clothes out of it. I went shopping with $100.
Oh, this shirt?
This was 2 for $50. So this nice blue shirt that you're seeing on the podcast,
I thought you said good.
this is fresh. You wait till you see my waffle shirt, bro.
Sounds like it was your birthday weekend, age. Not you didn't go there for a wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That was pretty cast, but it was good to see Melbourne.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind going with you boys and see some of the nightlife. No curfews,
I've been Melbourne. I
Is
like
it?
Melbourne.
What, no lockout?
no lockouts.
No, it goes all
pretty
it
sick.
goes all night.
Yeah, right.
And even most of the restaurants and stuff stay open.
Oh,
That's
true.
good, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go.
So what about Mick, I'm going to ask you, you've been to Melbourne. What do you think the main differences are, Sydney and Melbourne?
First of all, the weather. The weather in Melbourne is shit.
Shocking.
Shocking. It's
4 seasons in
windy,
one day.
raining. Sometimes
Sunny.
it's sunny.
And it gets cold as well, like real cold.
In terms of their city, like it's very close altogether, but it's just like there's not that much happening.
But everything's far away, like Chadstone to Oakley to the city to
Yeah,
like
exactly.
everything's so far away.
Yeah, outside of the city, everything's far away.
Yeah.
It's either if you don't have a car, you're doing $140 Ubers.
literally,
Yeah.
it's crazy. I was doing little notes because I'm like, I want to talk about this in the potty because who the fuck goes to Melbourne? There's probably not many people. Jimmy, have you been to Melbourne?
I have not.
There you go.
I will say one thing about your dedication to this podcast.
Tell me.
First of all, you're writing notes on your holiday away. Second of all, you posted a fucking story whilst the guy was at the altar.
How good was that?
About
Yeah.
when the first league you multi with. I was like, this bloke does not stop grinding for cast.
Oh, mate. Cast is life.
It is.
But so the first thing I noticed as soon as I got there, the tap water. It tastes different.
Does it?
It is different. And I did some research. And I'm like, I have to look this up.
He's
It
good.
tastes
I
different.
have to look this up because
Yeah.
this is not the same as Sydney. So I looked it up and I found out Melbourne is only one of 2 cities in the world with drinking water that primarily comes from protected catchments where water only needs to be disinfected.
Ooh.
So Melbourne has taken out the top honours as a city with the cleanest tap water nationwide.
Do it taste better?
I thought it tasted worse, to be honest.
Okay. It's probably just your taste. Not
Yeah,
used
not
to it,
used to it, or it just threw me off.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
fuck, apparently it's the most cleanest in Australia. So there you go. Congratulations, Melbourne. And secondly, the freeways, there's like minimum 5 lanes on like all the freeways. It's crazy. It's so wide and they just go forever. And obviously the weather, terrible. Everyone's very heavy on fashion and brands. Like there's a lot of like Hugo Boss, Fendi going around. Like they're very,
Very
big on their
vibey.
they're very big on their brands, very classy.
Yeah.
Well, I will
Like to
say,
spend their money like
one
that.
thing because apparently, maybe you can draw the link, but apparently, apart from Athens,
Yeah.
Melbourne has the most amount of Greek people in the
Mate,
world.
as I said, that Oakley place is literally all Greeks.
So that's probably
It's
where
crazy.
the fashion comes from. And I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised if they've had a bit of an Italian influence in there down there.
Bit
as
of
well.
both, bit of both. But the main one I saw is that you can do U-turns at traffic lights.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
That's pretty good.
Any traffic light.
Any traffic light. So if you're like, you're going the wrong way, you're like, I'm here, I'm about to turn right. No, just fucking do a U-E.
That's handy.
Done. Perfect. How smart's that?
That's very handy.
Very good.
So I did like that about Melbourne. But enough of me speaking. I've been yarning and ranting about
Overall,
this the
what would
whole
you rate
time.
it out of 10, your Melbourne trip?
The Melbourne trip, I'd say a good 7.
Not that good.
You're not selling it very well, are you?
There was just a lot of family stuff to do. It wasn't like I couldn't do everything I wanted, but
Yeah.
had to do it for my misso.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so
But speaking of family stuff, I had a lunch with my parents and my girlfriend's parents. They've
Yeah.
only met once or twice before. So for those that don't know, her family's Greek, mine's Italian. So
just
there's-
like me, bro. Congrats.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Good stuff.
So like that is already a cultural rivalry. So this dinner, I shit you not, for the first hour was discussing which country was better at certain things. We went from food, immigration,
Sport.
sport,
Sex.
fashion. Mate, we brought up sport, and the Greeks love to bring up Euro 2004. It's
Do you blame them though?
I don't blame them. They were 151 to 1 to win the Euros in 2004, and they won. So unreal to them.
That is crazy.
Oh, go.
But
give
it did get very funny very fast. So
Yeah.
shout out to everyone there, especially Christina, because she listens to us on her drive. She drives an hour and 40 minutes to work every single day.
It must feel like 4 hours listening to us. So
Exactly.
good work, Christina.
Torture.
Yeah, Jim, have you even been here the whole podcast?
Jim, are you just watching
Is that
your bet?
Martinez?
Oh, Martinez. There you go, Jim. Told you, mate.
You got your
Martinez
bet.
is a lock.
How many legs are you up, Jim?
Let me check.
Jim's literally not on the podcast. It's not the Jim Patrol.
I actually
for
haven't
once.
heard him the whole podcast.
He's not here.
So we need over 2.5.
So one
Then
more goal from here now.
I need Saudi Arabia not to score,
Yep.
and I need over 7 corners.
There's been 2
Fuck, you're
corners.
on
I think.
here.
He's actually on. For how much?
And you put this on Dabble, Jimmy?
I did
There
Thank
you go.
God.
So if you guys do want to copy Jimmy's bets
my World Cup bets.
or any bet, horses,
Any bet.
NRLs, everything,
He's not offside, is he?
get on Dabble. Oh, if he's offside, Jim, you just stuffed it.
Oh, Jim.
Oh, his shoulder.
He's offside.
Thanks, Jim.
No,
Okay,
he's not.
ignore that. Don't get on Dabble now.
But anyway, go on Double, copy our tips,
Nah, I think he's
and
sweet.
join the banter channels.
They won't check it.
One thing you got to do is go in the show notes below, click the link, or when you sign up using the App Store link, sign up using our code Cast Patrol.
CASTPATROL.
And look, these
Free
things-
tips, by the way.
They're free tips. And look, and remember, above everything else, gamble responsibly. You know, it happens. Everyone struggles sometimes on the punt. It affects their mental health,
Yeah.
bank account, everything in between. If you are struggling, what number do you call, Jim?
1-800-858-858. Now,
Perfect.
back to my weekend. Thanks, boys.
Jimmy, what did you do?
I've been crook. I think for the last
Yeah, I can hear it.
I'd say week, I've been crook. So I've been just taking it easy, low key. So I stayed in Friday night, and then Saturday night went up to the Central Coast. Katie, some of her friends had celebrated their birthdays. I think there was 3 of them that celebrated their birthday. So
I swear every time you go to the coast, there's like 2+ birthdays.
yeah, there's always something on.
All right.
But yeah, it was good. Just stayed in at a house, bit of a house party, drinks, all that stuff, all the fun stuff, you name it. Got home, decided to go home on the Saturday night. So we got the last train from the Central Coast.
You trained it.
This is like at 11:50 a.m.
What?
Last train back to Sydney. So this is the
Wait,
last
PM?
yeah, at
PM,
night.
yeah.
So this is the last train that you can take to get back to Sydney.
Wow.
So yeah, and I don't fucking wish that upon my worst enemy. Worst thing ever.
Really?
Do you reckon it was
Worst
worse than
fuck-
my plane trip?
I don't know, but it's
How long
just,
did it go for?
it's about an hour and a half, and it's just torture because we didn't eat at the party, so I was fucking starving. And then when you're at that point when you're starving and you just feel so sick, like you just can't eat.
Yeah.
You just lose your appetite. So I get back to the city, I'm off. I'm like, no, I don't want to eat. Just went fucking straight to bed. And then Sunday I went to the Everton Celtic game. Went to at Homebush,
Mm.
How was it?
0-0. Bit of a snooze
boring.
fest.
As good as you expect.
But
Far out.
no, they had penalty shootouts. Like after it was a draw, so that was good.
That's pretty cool.
Who won?
Everton.
Yeah, well.
Everton
who
won in
cares?
penalties.
Well done, Everton.
But
You won the Who Cares Cup.
the apparently Sydney FC won the whole thing.
Well, they were the only one that had a win.
Yeah, they beat Celtic.
Beat Celtic. yeah.
Anyway, that was good. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. The atmosphere was fucked.
What do you mean? Was it crazy?
On the train there, mate, these Celtic fans, fucked.
Really just wild.
Wild. They were just banging the train.
I bet the train home was quiet for him.
I wasn't on the. I wasn't. We kicked on. Yeah,
You kicked on.
Kicked on.
Ooh.
Went to the pub, had some more beers, had some bets, got on the pokies,
How'd you go?
got up,
Got up?
What
What machine?
Dragon Link.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which one?
Which one?
Which one in the Dragon League?
It's the normal one. It's only one. Dragon Cash.
Oh, Dragon Cash. okay.
Yeah. So we got on that, got up, and then that's it. That was my weekend.
How much you get up?
Well, I put it in with my mate Tom. We put $50 in each.
Oh,
And
you have
then
other mates outside of us.
What?
Wait, who's Tom?
That's not possible.
Who's Tom?
Tom, he's a big supporter of the Cast Patrol.
Wait, who'd you have the game with?
Tom
Just Tom.
and two other blokes.
Tom sounds fake.
Are these your girlfriend's mates, or you just made them?
So Tom is Katie's best friend's boyfriend.
Yeah,
Yep. And then
the Tom that loves Cast.
Yeah.
Day one follower.
day one follower, Tom.
Love it, Tom.
Yeah, so we went with him. Yeah, kicked on a bit. Got up on the pokers with him. So that was my weekend. Thanks for
So that's
asking.
all of our weekends covered.
So that's the podcast. For this
So
week.
we just wasted 28 minutes or like 20 minutes of your time.
Yeah,
We're sorry.
that's the end of the
That was
podcast.
actually so long. That was unneeded.
It probably was, but we had to rant.
I
and we
think
had to-
age took about,
You took up 50 more.
no, I reckon 80% of
I'm
it.
sick of the gym patrol. The fans
Yeah,
have been
that's
DMing me.
true.
They're like, we want you to take over the potty. So I just thought I would for 20
Well, you
minutes.
know what we'll do? We'll speed up the rest of the podcast because, look, let's face it, we're just watching Argentina, Saudi Arabia.
Well, Jimmy's just watching this and me and Mick would just spam through the rest.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Jim.
Vic didn't say a word during my week that was. He was watching the game.
What was I meant to say? I went to
no, chime in.
Celtic with Tom. Tell us who Tom is.
I said it.
Yeah, but we had to ask it from you.
I thought you already knew. I've mentioned Tom before on the potty.
He has mentioned Tom.
Yeah, but like I can't remember.
But
How many
anyway,
Toms do I know?
besides the Everton and Celtic game, the Rugby League World Cup final, boys.
Oh,
Did anyone
mate.
watch it at 3
I
a.m.?
watched half the game.
I was
the first
contemplating
half?
it.
The first half, yeah.
Okay.
And Australia were winning. I was like, you know what?
That's
it.
enough.
That's enough. I don't care. And Wales won at the same time, so I watched a bit of Wales.
You watch Wales get rolled to Georgia.
Look, to be honest, good game.
Yeah.
Am I surprised? No.
I'm fucking surprised. $1.03. That was a lot.
No, I'm talking about Australia.
Oh, Australia? Now we're back to Australia.
Am I surprised? No, I'm not. I'm not surprised.
We
with
did
Australia.
warn you.
We
They
did
were
say.
going to get in first gear
Look,
eventually.
as much as I wanted to see Samoa do really well at the tournament, I think they over-exceeded expectations and smashed
Yeah.
it, got to the final.
100%.
Depends what your expectations were. Because we cast our minds back.
To the
I did
first game?
say Aussie v Samoa
Yeah, but then
final.
after England, that first game,
Yeah.
you ruled them out.
I didn't rule them out. There's no footage of me saying I ruled them out.
Literally you
Can you
ruled
find them, Mick?
I could find
If
it.
you find this footage and you do a clip, fair play.
Yeah.
But I did tip Australia versus Samoa and I said Aussies will win. So got to put credit where it's due. And also you, Mick, you tipped Teddy man of the match
I
and you
did.
did Australia by 18.
And
they
my
won by
multi
20.
lost by one leg. Nathan Cleary didn't
Yeah.
score.
And
But
you
yeah,
had, you had Latrell to score and the line as well. So
Yeah.
look, I mean, people were just complaining, saying, "Oh, the World Cup's bullshit. It's made for Australia to win." Look, at the end of the fucking day, it's an Australian sport. Of course, Australia is
Yeah.
going to dominate a sport that is only hosted in Australia.
yeah.
But like we touched on the last few podcasts, it's you need to have these other nations in because eventually they will get better.
Now it's so interesting, the next World Cup.
Like, exactly.
yeah.
Oh,
but what
it's
I
gonna
do
be
want to say
great.
is they're going to have to
Hit
change
that, son.
offside. They're going to have to change.
He's offside.
the-
Oh.
He's offside.
Jimmy's
Just
offside.
stop.
Did you see that
Yeah, but
skill though?
Jimmy, we
Jimmy,
got a podcast
we got a
going on
podcast.
here and you're watching this guy offside.
like, you can't celebrate offsides.
Oh my gosh.
Basically, they're going to have to change the origin eligibility because at the minute, you can only play for your country that's not Australia if they're not a tier 1 nation.
Tier 1
So
nation.
your
yeah.
tier 1s are Australian,
Yeah.
Australia, New Zealand, and England.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're your tier
They got
tier ones.
to change it.
They gotta
You
change
got to
it.
allow people play Origin and for
Because
their
well,
culture.
Well, what, you're trying to say Samoa's now is not a tier 1 because they made the final?
Yeah.
Exactly. So I think eventually it's going to cause some conflict because you can play for Samoa, Tonga, and then represent New South Wales or Queensland.
Yeah.
But then eventually, I think they're going to have like a round robin of 3 games between Samoa and Tonga.
They should.
They-
yeah.
they-
Like a best of 3.
Yeah, that collides at the same time with New South Wales versus Queensland. I mean, it'd be unreal, but then at the same time, you lose your
Then you have to
Pacifica
pick.
players.
You have to
Yeah.
pick which one. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly. And there's already players like Toto and Stags who already said, I'm not playing for New South Wales, I want to play for
Yeah.
Samoa or Tonga. So that happens there. But yeah, overall, World Cup, it was a good ride. Extra
Yeah.
footy content
Yeah, it was
back
good.
into the season.
It was
Oh, we
good.
needed that because
Yeah.
if there was no World Cup, we would just be drained. Like no footy, starving.
Yeah, exactly.
And
And look, it's good. So that was the last game of rugby league for the season.
now it's the off season.
Yeah, now it's literally off season. Now we watch the World Cup, which is perfect.
Yeah, great timing. But who do you reckon stood out to you?
The whole tournament,
Give me your whole tournament and then the final.
it just further proved to me that Joey Manu's a fullback.
Yep.
He
has to go to a club besides the Roosters and play fullback.
Look, I mean, he's probably earning good cash at the Roosters play centre, but he needs that.
It's not about the
fullback.
cash though.
Yeah.
Think about the fans.
Think about the fans.
As
Yeah, right.
Landy would say.
Yeah.
If I had to pick it from Australia, well, how about you guys do one as well? So you do one from each team.
Play of
New
the
Zealand?
tournament. New Zealand?
Who impressed from New Zealand?
Ooh. Yeah, no, you have to go. Manu was the best. Hands
Yeah.
down. Australia, Fox.
Yeah. He's cemented himself
For a winger.
as the number one winger in the comp now.
Player of the tournament, like crazy. I don't know how. He was just on fire.
Yeah.
He was close to player of the tournament. For a winger, that's unreal.
He didn't score for me in the World Cup final, which I'm filthy him about. But he did a few try assists and played great.
Yeah.
So I'll forgive him.
Yeah. Even, like, everyone just played out of their skin, to be honest. I think Cleary in the final had so many try assists.
Well, he did
goals.
bounce back. We knew he would.
One stat, you know you love your stats.
Tell me a
Cleary in the whole tournament, do you know how many goals he missed?
Oh, like one?
No, he missed.
He
Actually,
missed heaps?
He missed a shit ton.
Did he?
Because they won games by like 100. He missed apparently 12 throughout the
12
whole
goals.
tournament.
That's terrible.
12. Do you know how many he missed in the whole NRL season?
Oh, less than that.
5.
12.
Oh, exactly
what?
the same.
Exactly the same. But a
Wow.
whole season, he did it in 4 weeks.
Yeah, he had a shocker with the boot.
It wasn't, and Holmes was the only one for Australia that got 100% with 7 out of 7.
Fuck, Val.
England were impressive in
yeah.
the World Cup, I thought.
I like Dom Young. Matt Mackinson was good, and they're 5'8".
Herbie was unreal.
Oh, and George Williams.
It was good.
Wellesby, yeah.
Bro, Williams is going to... He's got clubs after him. He's going to be back
yeah.
in the NRL soon, I
Yeah.
reckon. If he wants to.
If he wants to.
Yeah, up to him.
Even Tom Burgess, I'm keen to see him back playing
Yeah,
for
he's a
Souths.
beast.
Yeah.
And who else we got? We got Samoa. I think
You got to say Luai.
I think Luai,
and
yeah.
Critter.
He definitely proved to us that he's
Yeah.
a top 5'8" in the NRL.
Yeah.
Laffey turning back the clock.
Yeah.
Not bad.
These
Yeah.
bloody Panthers players, though, like, they just had a great World Cup as well. It's scary.
It is scary to see. Yeah, but is that enough rugby league? I think
that's
covered it.
enough, yeah.
Everyone happy?
Happy with that.
Go
Going
the,
once.
go the
Yeah.
Aussies, eh?
Well,
Up
that's
the Aussies.
Rugby league for the year.
Yeah, gone once,
That's
gone
it.
twice.
Done.
Enjoy your off season.
Yeah.
Well done, rugby league. We'll be back next year.
Beauty.
The Soccer World Cup. Have you watched any of the games?
I've watched a few highlights, so
Yeah, it's fair.
probably not the best to be discussing this, but have you
Yeah.
boys?
Look, yeah, I watched 2 games, I think. I watched a bit of Qatar.
The opener.
Yeah, I honestly don't know how they lose these games. They're playing at home. They
I
prepare.
heard they couldn't even like stop the ball. Like they were just pathetic.
They played pretty bad, to be honest. There was all these rumours going around before the game that they paid the refs off to win 1-0 against Ecuador. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, so then...
Well, they didn't pay enough.
Yeah, it didn't pay enough, exactly. But I don't like the decision that they overturned beer and alcohol.
Yeah, no
48
drinking
hours
at the
before
game?
Imagine how your tickets book, you fly there and they're like, nah, booze banned.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
And people go, oh, you can survive 3 hours without drinking at a stadium I was watching a game. It's not about that. Yes, you can survive 3 hours,
Yeah.
but you can't promise one thing that was
Yeah.
probably a massive drawing factor for the World Cup for some
Yeah.
fans, especially like the English fans,
Yeah.
even the Aussies. And then you get there, no drinking at the stadium. Well, it's a bit tough.
Yeah, it's very rough. Apparently, it's like a weird atmosphere. Do you guys hear that?
Yeah, I saw it on the news.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, like a few of the Aussies are over there and they've just said, yeah, it's just like a weird atmosphere.
Yeah.
So,
It would be a bit weird, but
well,
it
like
would be
apparently
good
it's
to see
like
a
no
World
one's
Cup.
just up for it. Like it's just, yeah, we're
really?
hosting the World Cup. It's whatever.
They don't care. It's too much money.
Maybe
but
it would change like closer to the
Budweiser,
finals.
the official sponsor for the alcohol for the stadiums,
Yeah.
because now they don't have any alcohol to give away at these
Yeah.
Qatar games, they've said whoever wins the World Cup gets $75 million worth of alcohol.
What, so France is just going to be there just drinking
Oh,
Budweiser?
I'd say Brazil, to be honest.
Yeah, Brazil?
Well, we do predictions every World Cup. How about we do who wins the tournament,
Yeah.
who plays in the final,
Yeah.
and you say your golden boot. So golden boot, for those listening at home, is the top goal scorer.
Top goal scorer.
Top goal scorer.
Okay, I'm going to go. So, winner, France.
Yes.
Runner up, Brazil.
Well, they're on the same side of the draw. France wins, so I'd probably
Are they?
reconsider. Yeah.
I swear I looked at the draw and they ended up on the different side.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
I don't know, bro.
Anyway, somehow.
Saying
they're-
both. Saying both.
Yeah, so no, that's the thing. It's going to be France, Brazil.
Yeah.
Yep.
France are going to win. Mbappe, golden boot.
I'll say Brazil win, England runners up, golden boot, Messi.
Ooh. Jimmy?
Argentina win.
Yep.
Brazil runner up. Is that possible?
They could be on the same side of the draw as well.
Do your research, Jim.
And I'll say England runner up.
Yep, that's
and
possible.
golden boot Saka.
Saka.
for England. Yeah.
That's a big call.
Well, you've already seen him score a couple goals, so that's a bit of a head start.
That's a big.
Just
That's
getting
a
a
big
head start.
heads up. Well, Messi won. Your guys on 2.
Yeah.
By the time this podcast comes out, Australia will be playing France.
Good luck to him.
Yeah, good luck to
Good
the
luck,
Aussies.
Aussies. So we have no idea the result. I'm gonna say France probably win. I want Australia to win.
Yeah.
More than anything.
Oh,
But
yeah.
sometimes you just got to be realistic.
Like, in terms of betting, you got to bet with your head, not your heart.
Yeah.
So I'll be betting on, like, France -2.5. I think they're going to flog them. But
Yeah.
Sad.
Okay.
my heart wants Aussies to flog them.
Yeah.
So I hope there's a flogging either way.
6 a.m. wake up.
I'll
Good,
be
good
up.
luck to the Aussies. I'm sure you're probably doing us proud right now and losing.
Yeah.
But
They got to get
that's
tough.
okay.
They got to get gritty. They got to grind these Aussies.
Yep.
No,
Even a draw. We'll take a draw.
Yeah.
One thing before we sign off for Rugby League for the year, I think it comes up later as well. You know Rugby League Live 5?
Yeah.
It's not coming out. They're never going to bring it out. But have you all played Rugby League Live, number 4, 3, 2 or
Yeah.
1?
I think we played 4 and on and down, yeah?
Well, there's a guy on Instagram called Rugby League Live 5. He makes concept cards and he's trying to petition to get Rugby League Live 5 started.
Great idea.
So I saw his page today and I was like, mate, this guy could make some good graphics for us. And we have our charity match next year that we're playing in. And it's always up for debate. Who's our best player? Who's going to do what? What rating are we? So I thought, you know what? Rugby League Live 5, I want you to go back, watch all our Oztag highlights, listen to every episode, and go down and break it down into these 6 attributes. So, don't look, guys. I'm not showing. So in front of me, I have 3 FIFA cards printed. If you're watching on the YouTube, they're all at the bottom, right here. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so I based it on pace, because you got to have pace in a footy match.
Yep.
Your ability to spin a yarn or tell a yarn.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you dribble.
Yep.
How cast you are.
Yep.
How good at punting you are.
Yeah.
Like it.
Sexiness or hotness.
Fuck, Jim's going to break the
Hot
chart
school?
there.
Yeah.
And your luck. Because everyone needs a bit of luck in their life.
Shit. Is there a negative for me?
So does anyone how do we want to do this? Do you want to go through each person's stat or do you want to go through each player's card?
Let's start with you first, Mick, so we
Yeah.
can see what bullshit numbers
Okay.
you put together.
So I did have an influence on this. Okay, so guys, here is my card. I am an 85 rated winger. All right?
Fuck.
And I play for the Cast Patrol. 85 winger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pace. What did you give me out of 100? All these stats are out of 100, by the way.
Pace, 88.
Yeah. 80, high 80s.
99 pace.
Here we go.
Unstoppable.
Turn it up. Turn it up.
Okay, yarn. What's my yarn spinning?
Oh, mate, that's 99.
Yeah. That's up. That's
Well,
high.
because I had too much pace, I put it down to 85 yarn.
It should be the other way around.
Should be opposite, I reckon.
Should be
Yeah.
opposite? Okay.
Yeah.
Out of 100, how cast am I?
Right now, after you're 0 and 6,
Mate, you are
you're
done. High 90s.
95.
99 cast.
Yeah,
rating.
99. That's fair.
What about the punt? What am I out of 100 on the punt?
Zero.
0.
Zero. Correct? And how sexy am I out of 100?
Oh, 70?
Yeah.
That's pretty
70's
fucked,
fair.
boys. 78.
Yeah, we're in the 70s.
Yeah, in the 70s. And then luck. How lucky am I?
Ooh, you're pretty lucky. I'd say 85.
Yeah.
Well, I thought
I
about it,
agree.
and then I thought about Wales, thought about Verstappen.
Yeah.
And then so
Recent
I
luck.
went down to 69.
69.
So
Very
I'm
good.
an 85 rated winger.
That's a good winger. 85.
That's
Yeah,
good.
It's a good winger, 85.
You're a good
I'd
winger.
say I'm a pretty good winger.
Yeah, just
Okay,
stay there, please.
Now we
on
go
that
to
wing.
the team's best player. I showed Jim first.
Yes.
Our halfback of the team.
Show me the photo.
90 rated halfback. H. So the
Very
the
good.
ratings are based on how
90
good of,
rating. That's pretty good.
they're based on how good of a player you are.
Am I dual?
No, you're just a halfback.
Am I half hooker?
Yeah, you're just halfback.
Half 5'8"?
No, you're just halfback. Okay, H. Now we go. Pace.
Is this including acceleration?
This is pace.
Yeah, is that everything? Acceleration,
Your
speed,
pace,
all
yeah.
in one. You're going to fucking jip me here, but I'm going to say 80. 80 flat.
80 for pace.
H. We went back and looked at all your highlights.
80.
You're 53.
53 pace.
50 is fair.
Mate, the acceleration on
Mate,
me.
last week you were
second to none.
running.
You broke
You
a
were on the
gap.
treadmill
and
last
you-
week.
Yeah, but that was because
No.
of my dead quad.
No.
Sage, you're 53, and we're not agreed.
Yeah.
2 versus
That's
5.
agree.
pathetic.
Okay, so
How
now,
am I 90 rated? I must have everything else 99.
now basically include your first part of the 20 minute of the podcast where you did the H patrol. Your ability to spin a yarn.
Or after hearing that,
So
hearing myself
if
young.
I'm 85, what are you?
After hearing that, 90.
93, the experts are giving you. And that's without today's podcast.
Oh, so do I accumulate points? Like, do I go
Yeah,
up? Like, do I get an inform card or something?
yeah, you can. Well, at the minute, me and you are gold rare cards. That's
Yeah.
important for
That's
for
no.
later.
Jim's gonna be a bronze.
Okay, how
be a
cast
bronze.
is Adrian out of 100?
99.
Yeah, you put yourself in cast situations.
I would say I'm the CEO of Cast.
You are.
Would you agree?
You are. So high 90s.
99 has to be.
95.
95.
95. Just because a lot of your casting doesn't get revealed on air.
That's true.
So the 5% is for us to
know about, you know?
What about your punting ability? You're top of the leaderboard at the minute, but
Yeah.
you were last season's loser out of us three.
79.
Ooh, very good. 76.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, last one. What about sexiness?
Oh,
Now,
this is high.
if you asked-
if I know Jim's 99,
if
and
you
you're-
asked Adrian sexiness from 5 years ago, 99?
90s. Yeah.
99?
High 90s.
But you ask Adrian after some kebabs and some punting and some
Char time.
2 for $50 t-shirts, yeah, chai times
no,
especially.
2 for 100.
So if
At
I'm
Connor.
78, what are you?
Oh, it's got to be 88. 88, 90.
72. Very
72.
good.
72.
Yeah.
We'll take it. We'll
so
take
you're
it.
out of not the sexiest out of us three. I'll give you
No,
that.
Jimmy is.
Jimmy is.
Yeah.
And then how lucky are you? Based on what we've heard this weekend, I think this is a fitting number. So if I'm 69 and you're unluckier than me,
Yeah. Oh, 50 flat?
47.
47.
I didn't
That's
even pass.
fitting, eh?
Yeah, that's fair.
That's
Sage,
very good.
Well done. You are a 90.
Wait, so how did I get 90 rated?
Because it's based on your football ability.
Oh, okay.
right.
So the rest is just dribble.
Yeah. The rest is your cast
Ah,
stats.
gotcha. I like that. I like
Now, I'll make you laugh.
that. Okay.
This is Jim's.
How the fuck is he still gold?
He's a non-rare gold.
He should be a silver. Non-rare silver.
we couldn't be mean to Jim. So Jim, here's mine and Adrian's stats for you to look at. So Jim, it's always up for debate off air. Your pace between you and Age.
I'm faster than age. I know that.
I agree.
I'll give 65.
Higher, mate. I gave you 79
That's fair.
because on the long distance track,
Yeah.
you're actually flying. You're
Yeah.
airborne.
Over 100, like Dom Young, he's just flying.
Yeah.
Or Saab, he's just
The
like a
acceleration's
gazelle.
not there, but
Nah, there's no acceleration.
all right. This one's fitting considering the yarn, Jimmy. Yarn.
Jimmy just can't speak.
So if Age was a 93 and I was 85, Jim, what are you?
60 something.
I gave you 76.
That's
We're being
fair.
nice to you, though. We're
Look,
being
one
nice.
thing about your stats, they're all rounded because that's what you are. You're an all round bloke,
Thank you.
except for
Yes.
some stats that are accelerated.
Yes.
How cast are you?
I wouldn't say I'm that cast, to be honest. I'd say 70s.
Oh, yeah.
Give us a number in the 70.
72.
Oh,
He's fucking
73.
good.
He knows.
73.
He knows.
Yeah. What about punting ability? Say it.
I don't want to brag. Say 80, 85,
Come on, Jim. Pump your
Come on,
tires.
Jim.
Come on.
Higher.
95,
Hi, come on, Jim.
100.
99.
99, max number.
He deserves that.
He
Tip
does.
the
Yeah.
Melbourne Cup.
Melbourne
tips the
Cup
big
winner,
events.
tips
Yeah.
all these big $60 multis.
What
Fair
about
play.
sexiness, Jim? You're by far
100.
the sexiest member. Can't give you 100.
99.
There's only
A
a
bit
few
up
people at
yourself
100.
there, Jim.
94. 94,
94.
Jim.
Okay,
that's
that's
pretty good.
fair, yep.
And how lucky is Jimmy out of 100?
Pretty lucky. I say high 80s.
90, yeah.
90.
Yeah.
So, Jim, you're our 76 rated interchange player. Well done.
Very good. Thank you.
And there are stats.
That is good.
That's good.
He done well.
Thank
so
you, Rugby
check
League
out-
Live 5.
Yeah, Rugby League Live 5 on Instagram. Check him out. He puts a lot of effort into his Instagram and he was very, very friendly today in the DMs, helping me out, trying to put all these stats together.
That was awesome.
Maybe we can do another one after our game and see like how our chat
If we've
our
improved.
stats change.
I'd
yeah.
feel bad for Jim.
I'll go down to a bronze.
Yeah, literally non-rare bronze.
All right, let's get on some good segments. Are we still yarning about nothing?
Oh yeah, so the best segment ever, Asia's irrelevant fact of the week.
Yes.
There are parts of Africa in all 4 hemispheres.
Anyway,
All right.
cast celebrity catch-ups. What do you got for us, Age?
Mick. So Bruce Lee's cause of death is finally revealed. He died in 1973 at the age of 32 from brain swelling.
And
But
he wasn't still alive, Mick, by the way.
Yeah, before the podcast, Mick goes, "Did Bruce Lee die?" I'm like, Mick, he died like 50
years ago.
50 years ago, bro. Anyway, rest in peace to the king. But they didn't know how he died. So they're like, what's going on? They did all this research and they found out that he was drinking too much water and that's how he died.
Too much water.
Too much water. And it's very ironic because his famous quote was, "Be water, my friend." And it's literally just killed him in the end, which is very sad, but very ironic at the same time.
Rest in peace, Bruce Lee.
And apparently, like the kidneys just couldn't excrete excess water.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's wild, eh?
He's picked a good podcast to talk all by himself this episode.
I'm not getting much back from you guys. You're watching this bloody game.
No.
Obviously, Argentina are going to
To be
smash
honest,
them.
I don't think you're giving us much.
You're not listening.
No, that was good.
It was good, but it wasn't great.
Bro, you thought Bruce Lee died today.
Yeah, that's why. You didn't sell me right.
Jim, take the next one, mate.
All right, next one. Kendall Jenner and Devin Booker have broken up again. Adrian?
I know, yeah. Booker, mate, he had a good supermodel there. I don't know what he's doing.
Yep. So the supermodel and Phoenix Suns star have called it quits once again, according to people.com. Look, I'm not sure
How reliable do you reckon?
how reliable
people.com
that
are?
source is. It could be as reliable as Trust Me Bro, but people.com,
I hate those people. Trust me,
Just
bro.
trust me. Just got to trust me.
just trust me.
Trust me.
Anyway, they confirmed they ended their relationship back in October due to incredibly busy schedules, which makes sense.
It does. The NBA season's ridiculous. They're playing every second day.
Yeah. Yeah.
And poor Books has no time for Kendall.
No. And Kendall, maybe her supermodeling schedule
she's all over the world doing
Yeah.
her
So-
her thing as well. So
just doesn't line up. And the last one for this week, Stormzy and Moya Jama are back together apparently after they kissed backstage at the VMAs.
hey, juice.
Hey, well
That is
done.
some juice, Jim.
I thought Stormzy was back with Taylor Swift.
It looked like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Instagram.
I don't know.
Instagram.
Maya will be happy for that Insta, but good on you, Stormzy. Just
Perfect.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Let's make sure to never bring back car celebrity catch.
It was your idea, Mick.
No, I
Hey,
did
if we
it
had to
last
get if we
week.
had to get rid of one, age's irrelevant fact of the week or car celebrity catch ups, what do you get rid of?
No, I want age as a relevant fact.
Yeah, you need
To stay or to leave?
No, to stay.
Oh, you like it?
I actually think because it's so quick, it's so shit and quick, it's good.
Yeah, it's just like you
yeah.
blink and it's done.
I mean, 4
And you're
hemispheres. You know,
enlightened.
you almost got me. But look, let's go on to this or that. I'm still in your segment, age. You've done
Go.
enough speaking.
Take my segment.
You can finally break the ice for some of these. At Jack7 Kelso, would you rather talk to animals or speak every language?
So it's would you rather or this or that?
Well, he wrote "Would you rather," but we literally ripped it off. We've said it before.
Yeah,
Time
we're
and time
not
again.
hiding it. We ripped it off. I
Age
would
ripped it
rather
off.
speak to animals because I want to know what my fat bulldog gnocchi is thinking.
That's fair.
Honestly,
Jim,
I'm so curious.
I'd speak every language.
100%. I'd speak
Yeah,
every
that'd be a
language.
good skill.
Especially for the business world, you'd be earning
Yeah.
a shit
Yeah,
ton.
and to pick up chicks.
Well, you said it, not us. At Slow Mally, Guzman or Mad Mex?
GYG. All the
GYG
way.
wins.
Guzzy baby.
Guzman wins. That's unanimous.
That's-
Well
yeah.
done. Whoa, at Lachlan _M_J_03. Mick, wear diapers or shit your pants. Well, Lachlan.
Wait, Lachlan hates you.
Lachlan does hate me. He's in the DMs. He's always flogging me all
He's
the
flogging
time.
you in the DM.
He's going to feature lately, so stay tuned.
Look, Lachlan, I know you wear diapers. Just because I shut my pants once on the podcast, allegedly, doesn't mean you spray me back with it. But no, if I had to, fuck, you might have to just wear the diapers.
Oh, 100%.
Like
Especially that
yourself.
shit, the shit that you did
Yeah,
was
that was a bad
appalling.
one. It was after all the burgers, the shakes, the bubble tea.
Yeah.
That milk
I
flour
haven't,
Coffee.
I haven't recovered. Yeah, the coffee. I haven't recovered from milk.
Yeah, it
flour.
was the instant coffee as well, Mick, I
Yeah.
gave you.
Well, yeah, you drugged me. Anyway, another page that we like to follow, and they've asked us a question at the bet slip. There's a few underscores in there, but at the bet slip.
The bets.
They're pretty good. Age's favorite podcast, almost.
Check them out. They're a good listen. They love their sport. Would recommend.
They want to know, out of these two movies, which one do you prefer, this or that? Happy Gilmore or Billy Madison?
Happy Gilmore, hands down.
I think Happy Gilmore. I think
Yeah.
it's one of the top 5 sport movies of all time.
One of the greats.
Just because you can just watch it relentlessly
Yeah.
and never
It's
let
a feel good as well.
Yeah, it's very good.
Good laugh. Love it.
At Rosie Fadul, number 1. Once again, fan of the show. She's a gun, writes articles for us. She's definitely listening with or without her dad in the living room. We're not sure. Hopefully without, because Age taught some pretty retarded stuff before. Hayne 09 or GI 14?
As much as I love GI, Hayno 9,
yeah.
that was elite. The way he just took him to the finals, he was on a roll.
I'm going to say GI
Hayne
just
playing.
because I still think he's got the best highlights package of all time. I say it every podcast.
But what about his 14 highlights?
Oh, he won a premiership with South. Hayne didn't win one.
That
That's
was
my
that
answer.
that goanna
Yeah, the
against the
Guyana's
Dogs.
good.
That was pretty sexy.
Wow.
pretty good.
Okay, this one's interesting username. At Max Cheatham 04. I thought it was Michael Cheatham for a sec.
No, that's his name. What's interesting about that?
I thought it was Michael Cheatham for a sec.
You thought Michael Cheatham asked the question?
Yeah, it was Max. It was Max Cheatham. That's Michael's brother from Wish. Anyway,
I was gonna say it, but I'm like, I feel bad for Max, but you just ripped it.
Max, I'm sorry, mate, but one plays for South. So lose the Ashes for the next 5 series, or have your team get swept Origin for 5 years straight. I'll answer this one, Max from Wish. We've already copped 8 in a row, so I'm pretty resilient and built up from that. 5 Ashes series, I think they play every 2 years. So that's 10 years you don't see an Ashes win. I'm sorry, I got to take getting swept in Origin for 5 years, especially for Australia.
I like your answer, Mick, but if I have to see a team with Turbo, Cleary, Teddy, Latrell lose for 5 series straight, I'd rather just KMS. I'm done. There's no chance. I don't want to see that. Ashes, sorry. You're in the bin.
Yeah, no, I'm going to say lose the next 5 Ashes.
Yeah.
For me.
Beautiful.
Is it me? Play on or
Jimmy,
penalty?
you're up.
Play on or penalty, light one this week. So we'll get straight into it. First one at Jack7 Kelso. EA Sports to take over Rugby League Live.
Oh, I'm touching on a lot of Rugby League
Playing on
live.
penalty?
That'll be
Play on a
good.
penalty? Oh, play on.
Be unreal.
I don't think it will happen because EA probably don't want to spend all that money for Rugby League where there's not much of a market for it.
But they just need to lift a bit. The Rugby League games, like they just haven't been great, have they?
I think it's Blue Ant or True Blue or something.
know.
It's just, look, I think they peaked in Rugby League Live 2 and then they just tried to copy and paste it and think no one notices.
The one with Steve Price on the cover was the greatest one.
Yeah,
it was the best one,
good.
I think.
That was very good.
And then
that
they've
was
just
pretty
dropped
good.
off since then.
Even they just kept
They've
the same
given up. They're
commentary
just
as
like,
well.
oh, fuck, here we go. Another Rugby
What's
League game.
their one-liners they always do? It's like,
Vossi.
Vossi always
Vossi's
goes,
one.
what? That's a try. or as the great Elvis Presley once said, home is where the heart is.
that one gets over
If he
so
misses
much.
from here, I'm a Dutch astronaut. Thanks, Vossi. But I heard it 3 Rugby League lives ago.
They've got to come up with some new quotes from the commentators and just
Get Rabs
get
maybe
EA Sport.
commentating.
Yeah, get Rabs on
But
that.
back to the question, play on a penalty? Play on.
Play
for
on.
Sure.
Play on 6 again. Let's go.
Yeah. And I think this one's directed at Mix for the next one. At Lachlan_M_J03, shitting your pants.
He's back.
He's back.
This bloke's relentless.
Play on or penalty.
Well, mate, sometimes it happens, Lachlan. Play on.
I'm going to say penalty.
If you had to go,
After smelling that, no way.
if you had to go, would you, and you just, there was no toilet around, would you do it? You had
No,
to go.
I'd rather do it on the floor than in my pants.
You can just, you always find a way to go.
Yeah.
No, there's like no bathroom.
No,
there.
you just find a way.
Would you rather do it on the floor or your pants?
So you just duck yourself,
Duck and go and
middle of
run.
nowhere, but
Run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to.
use the leaf.
Just so I don't have to look like Mick.
I didn't shit myself for the record. I just had to run to the toilet.
Next one at Andrew Kasabian, Blackjack Plus.
What is Blackjack
Yeah,
Plus?
what is
So I think
Blackjack?
that's aimed at me. We're playing me and Andrew Blackjack Plus, and the kid lost like $300 in like 5 minutes tops.
Yeah.
So I was going good while he was losing.
But what is Blackjack?
So Blackjack, do you know how we have Blackjack Challenge?
Yes.
So if you get the same as a dealer,
You lose.
You lose, right? Blackjack Plus is if you get the same as a dealer, it's a standoff, money back.
Okay.
So it actually saves you. But there's a catch.
What's the catch?
If the dealer ends on 22, money back. So they don't bust the dealer on 22.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so they can get like 5 cards and you think they're going to bust you like 22 and then they're like, oh no, it's Blackjack Plus, the deal, money back.
Oh, that helps them so much.
Oh, that's far.
But it also helps you when you tie.
stand off.
Yeah,
Because if
yeah.
you get 20 and they get 20 and you lose, it's so stiff.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But tell you what, I copped a 6-card 21. I wanted to cry. It was like all these low numbers
Against
and
the
the last
dealer.
one was a 6.
Oh,
it's
that's sickening.
sickening. But yeah, Blackjack Plus,
Beauty.
I'm going to say play on.
Yeah, I haven't played it, but it sounds fun. So
Yeah.
play on.
Yeah, no, I'll play penalty. 21 Blackjack, that's it.
Yeah. Sweet.
And last one for this week at Mason McCarthy, masturbating in public. Just a bit of a weird one.
It's a weird one, Mace. Look, we're probably going to brush over it pretty quickly, but I'd say penalty because it's illegal, Mace. I know you've probably been done with it before in the past, but yeah, it's probably illegal. So stay clear, kids.
Yeah.
I gotta stick up for Macy. I reckon if you're desperate and you're in like a disabled bathroom or something,
What?
because there's more room,
Okay.
and I reckon if you're desperate, you need to do it. Just make sure no one hears, no one sees, no one knows.
Yeah.
You pop it out, and then carry on with your day.
Anyway.
That's for you, Mace.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Move on. You've
Thank
lost
you,
us.
Mace.
Yeah, I'm going to say 6 again if no one knows.
Adrian, listen to questions.
Listener questions. So if you thought that answer was cast, we actually have listener questions, Mick edition. So Mick,
I
don't
just
know
have
if
to answer it myself.
This is all you, mate.
this is all
Okay.
you. So Jim, you can watch the fucking soccer like you've been doing
It's
on the
half-time?
podcast. You can watch the highlights.
Okay, thank you.
Or Mick does his own little segment.
Yeah.
So we're going to start off with an old but bold at Manny _733.
He's another pest.
Hey boys, another week, another question. Is Mick officially the shittest tipper of all time? Also, Mick is still cast.
Well, Manny, like I said last week, I'm not the shittest tipper of all time. I'm actually not even on the worst runs of all time. Adrian actually lost how many? 7 in a row?
I think it was 10.
It was 10.
Oh no, it was like 8.
8? Yeah,
Something
we'll go
crazy.
back through his stats, but Adrian was definitely minimum 8 or something like that. So I've got two more left. We did say fucking stupidly, which someone reminded me yesterday. If I lose 10 in a row, I have to get a tattoo of cast on my ass.
That is true.
Yeah.
So
Which leads to the next question. At C Vakuata. Hopefully I didn't butcher that. Vakuata.
he went to my school, Vakuatu.
Is that Richard?
Yeah.
Oh, what's the C doing?
That's his brother, Cameron.
Oh, it's his brother. Richard's brother has asked, what's Mick's punishment for losing 6 straight?
My punishment for losing 6 straight. Well,
Sorry, Cameron.
if you lose,
Sorry, Camo.
if you lose 3 in a row, then then you go straight to the bin. The sin bin.
What happens if you lose 6? Is there any
You
punishment?
go straight to the bin.
So there's no additional punishment?
No, because you set the precedent.
Well, the next question leads on to that. At Ryan Nilsson, should we book the ass tattoo now for Mick? So
Well-
the ass tattoo is if Mick gets 10 in a row wrong.
So I've done the maths in my head because I know it's coming. So if you had 3 weeks plus another sin bin plus another loss, that's 5 weeks away. Around that time, I'm due to be in America. I join up with you in Nashville.
Nashville.
So, fuck. I'm gonna go so safe next week when I'm back.
I hope I see you there and I'm at the parlour with
I'm gonna pick the lowest $1.50 thing.
you. No,
possible.
it's back cars never last.
What on the tattoo?
your ass.
No, I'm saying like for my tip.
Oh, for your tip.
I'm going $1.50, but for my ass, yeah, back
Yeah,
cast.
but you
never
just
lasts.
ruined Georgia. That Georgia won, beat Wales at $1.03. So I reckon no matter what you tip, you're cursed.
Yeah, I know. Oh well.
think-
On to next week.
I think you could get 10. Next question. At Lachlan _M_J_03.
This bloke's back again. Thanks, mate.
Mick, do you wear diapers after what you did last? Wait, that was the other. Sorry. Oh no, that was the question. Mick, do you wear diapers after what you did last week?
Lachlan, go fuck yourself. Next question.
At Lachlan_M_J_03. Mick, did you shit yourself again over the weekend?
Lachlan. For a few things. First one, go fuck yourself. Second one, no, I didn't shit myself over the weekend. I actually took a shit in your bathroom in your own house. So
Oh, cop that, Lockie.
see you there, Lachlan.
Okay, on to actual listener questions. At Zezima, I'm trying to get rich from gambling. What are you guys' thoughts? Cheers, gents.
Look, first things first, you're probably not going to get rich from gambling. Let's set that first.
Let's just set the standard.
There's probably out of if you put 100 punters in a room, there's probably 1%, if that would be
Max
profitable.
3%.
Unless,
Or
look,
not profit. We're profitable.
Unless you want to be
But
like
rich, like full rich, like 3, I reckon.
if you're going to be serious about it, then you can become a professional punter and whatnot. But I think, there's no thoughts about just trying to get rich just from gambling. I think you can't.
No.
Yeah. I think someone said it best. There's 4 factors that you need, right? You need 33% of it is your staking. 33% is your form and analysis. Your 33 other percent is your mental stability and your toughness to stay in it. And that other 1% is luck.
Yeah.
Because without doing those basic things right, I don't think you'll get anywhere close, because once that bankroll starts to triple in size, it's just you go all over the place.
Yeah, look, just know your limits and just be responsible about it. I think that's
But a tip to help you get better, Cast Patrol and Dabble.
Yeah.
Sign up using the show notes below.
100%. We'll make you profitable. Next question. At Sportshed TV, who would kick the winning field goal in the charity match out of you 3?
Look,
Mick, can you kick a field goal?
I can't kick a ball.
So we're ruling you out?
Yeah.
So it's
To be
out of me
honest,
and Jim.
Jim's got a boot on him.
Jim can strike it, can't he?
I can.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, I'm going to say Jim.
I don't really back myself kicking wise, but do you think you have a good
Oh,
drop
man.
there
He'll
on it?
know it. He'll be like in the
Critter.
NFL.
He'll be critter.
Yeah, he'll be in the NFL when they bring on the professional punters for that one job
the
to
bench.
kick.
Off the
That's
bench?
it. Yeah, off the bench. Jimmy
There
got nailed
you go.
field goal, sub him on.
Yeah.
That's it. Hopefully he can do that.
Well done, Sports Shed TV.
They're killing on TikTok. Go check them out. Next question at Lads Talking Footy. May not be in your ballpark, but early thoughts on a Super Bowl winner. Jimmy.
That's you, Jim.
I'm going to say Kansas. I think Mahomes.
Chiefs.
Yeah, the Chiefs. I think, Mahomes has found his mojo now. I think that'll be really hard to beat. Them or Eagles.
Mick, do you have any input?
I like Minnesota Vikings. I don't know if they can win the Super Bowl, but I'm really liking how they're playing at the moment.
I've seen maximum of 10 minutes of the NFL, so I will not be commenting. On to the next question. At Rugby League Live 5, Rugby League Futures Bet Potty, guys. Might need Rugby League 5 as the 18th man.
Ooh.
I think it's a good idea having a Futures Potty.
Yeah.
Doing like
not bad.
top 4, top 8
Yeah.
predictions,
I mean, to
grand
be fair-
I'm
final.
sure we'll do something.
Yeah,
Before
closer
the
to the
season.
season.
Yeah.
He did a
Next year for
He did a
sure.
graphic design for us of our
So yeah,
Ultimate Team cards.
You may be
so-
18th man very soon.
Yeah.
Maybe when NRL starts again.
Yeah, design us some cards again.
Yeah.
We're kidding. You've done enough. You've done
No,
well.
you did good. Another loyal follower at Rosie Fadul 1.
She's
NRL, She's back. She's back every week. We can rely on Rosie. NRL Young Guns to have a breakout season in 2023.
So what are we saying, Young Gun, that they're about to debut or they're yet to...
So Young Guns may be
Stamp themselves.
classified as people who have debuted or about to debut, obviously young in age and haven't had a breakout season. So Joseph Suwali, who had a breakout season, he will not be on our...
Suoli'i.
Suali'i. Is that better?
Yeah,
You happy with
so.
that?
I think so, yeah.
I don't get how he changes his name like at the end of the season. Like he's been growing up through the ranks for the South Juniors.
Yeah, but I think that's how you say it, though.
Yeah, but how come he never corrected anyone before? Like his mates and everything. Like my cousin's mates with him, and he's just always been Suwali until like decided to change it.
Must have realised...
Maybe he saw Papali'i
Yeah.
and he's like, you know what? Let's get
Obviously,
this right.
Adrian's
Let's
very
get
in
this
tune
right.
with his Pacifico Nation
Mate.
pronunciations.
You're all over it, aren't you, Age?
Well, I did tip Samoa to make the GF, and they did. So
Well done.
I'm pretty
Anyway.
much Samoan.
What was the question? Young Guns. Isaiah Katoa, the halfback for the Dolphins. I'm not sure if it's going to be his breakout year, but he's definitely one to watch.
Play well for Tonga, was it?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's good. Jimmy?
Ezra Mam? I think
Yeah,
he's in
Ezra's electric. He's a
I
gun.
know. Yeah, like,
I think
he
he'll have
played
a big
so
year.
well.
Yeah, came on the scene this year, and I think it was big preseason under his belt. I think he'll have a big year.
I reckon Jaden Campbell. He's in for a big one. If he
Yeah.
gets that fullback spot,
Yeah,
full year under his belt, hopefully he's put on some size.
yeah, just put on
The
some
way
size.
he glides around the field,
Oh,
just like his dad.
Yeah,
Oh, it's incredible to watch.
And I'm going to say a South one, Davey Mawali, and also
Oh.
a friend of the show.
Big boy's got to eat,
He's-
mate.
Yeah.
For however young he is, he was playing incredible last year, and then he's carried that form into the World
Yeah.
Cup. Mate,
Yeah.
I think he's on for big things at South this year, potentially a starting spot in the front row.
He's so solid, and like he just needs more minutes, and he can be anything. I like Davey.
I like Taruva. I think he had an
Taruva.
unbelievable World Cup.
He just needs like an injury. As bad, we don't want injuries, obviously, but
Look, I'm sure
he
he'll
gets
get
a
his shot at
chance.
some stage, and yeah, I think
Is he a fullback or winger?
he's a fullback.
I think he's a fullback.
Hard to knock Dylan Edwards off.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So,
But he'll get his chance over Origin or whatnot in the back line, I think.
yeah, for sure.
Anyone else? Maybe Savage.
Xavier Savage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'll have a big year.
Alamotti for the Dogs.
Yeah,
Dom Young after his World Cup heroics.
Dom Young. Yeah, yep.
And Egan Butcher.
Yeah,
I versed him in under 12s, I think.
Mick, can
How'd
you
you
tell
go?
us that story, how you saw Egan at the races and how awkward it was?
So awkward.
Tell us.
So basically, oh my God.
Saudi Arabia scored.
Look at that look in Jimmy's face.
That's
That's
Jimmy,
a bloke.
there
that's-
goes your multi.
Now we can. Now the podcast
Oh,
is
so
over.
as the podcast is over, now what? Your bet's done.
nah, surely offside.
No, he's on
Nah,
side.
Jimmy, you stuffed
Anyway,
it.
yeah, I saw Egan Butcher at the race. I said, "Hey, Egan, I used to play against you against Southeastern and Mascot," and he goes, "Oh yeah." I go, "Yeah." He go, "You're a gun." He goes, "Cheers."
And then he walked away.
Very awkward.
And everyone was like, Nick, you have to do it, don't you?
Yeah, that's why I'm 99 cast on the stats.
Yeah, you were very cast.
Next
But yeah,
question.
Egan's in for a massive season.
Next question.
Next question, Miko. At J1400
you
tips.
can turn your mic off. It's all good. Well, I'll come back for you for the tips.
Thanks for interrupting while I was
Thanks for just
talking,
being
Mick.
there.
At J1400 tips has asked, favorite ride you've seen on a horse in the time you've been punting? So, Jim, you can wake up now.
I'm going to say Nick Hall on Linton in the Shadbroke. If you haven't seen it, search it up on YouTube.
Yeah, that was pretty sick.
Yeah.
Definitely
Back
search that one
last,
up.
buried on the fence,
Just,
hug the rail,
literally scraping the paint.
scraping the paint, literally.
I'll say friend of the show, Tommy Berry's ride on Chautauqua. Don't ask me which one because all of them were amazing.
Yep, I like it. I reckon the one that you showed us, Mick, I think it was the Irish horse, where he was like dead last and he was weeding through like 20 horses.
Yeah, Wayne Lorden.
And then bang, just smoked him. Tips of the week, boys. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. $2.10 for France to beat Denmark. I know they have Benzema out. Kante's not playing. Pogba's out. But they got Giroud. They got Griezmann. And
What
guess
happens
what?
if Australia beat France when this podcast goes live and then...
When this podcast goes live, France are going to be in second gear no matter what. They're not going to go that hard. They're going to save it for Denmark because if they beat Denmark, they're going to win their pool.
Yeah.
So I think Mbappe's going to have a field day and they might, I think it'll be grinding, but they're going to win.
Yep.
$2.10, great value.
Good.
WH with age.
Yep.
Jimmy.
Wake up.
I'm going to tip. It's not going to be my best bet, but the winner bottom stakes is on Saturday. This will test you. We'll run a cheeky
Are we
race.
getting double digits for this, Jim?
Yeah, $15.
Not bad.
So would you say each way play of the day?
Each way play of the day, he'll run well.
Beauty.
That's my tip.
Love
Mick?
it.
I'm gonna give you a quote, guys. So when we walk into the building before each show or episode, there's always this big graffiti on the side of the wall, and it says, "There is no darkness that can't be overcome by light." And that's what I'm gonna approach my tipping with.
Yep.
I'm in the darkness at the minute, but it can't be overcome by a bit of a light, and that's gonna be a winning tip when I'm out of the sin bin.
Yep, and that's going to be our mentality for the whole week.
Yep. That's
That's
it.
it.
Even for you guys at home, if you're having a bad day, bad moment, something bad goes wrong,
Can't be overcome
stick with it.
by light.
There's always light in our
At the
life.
end of the tunnel.
Exactly, Jim. Couldn't have said it better. That will do us for today, guys. Thanks
Beautiful.
for listening.
Thanks for listening
Thanks
to
for
the
the
H Patrol.
support. Thanks to the DMs. And, follow the H Patrol. See you guys.
Say
Thanks,
bye.
guys. See ya.